Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today we are welcoming Melbourne winter. It is June. It is chilly. I have my huge jumper on and let's get cozy on this Sunday afternoon. I'm going to be doing my monthly reset. We're going to be looking back at the month of May, my goals and what I achieved, what I didn't achieve, which was a lot. But I achieved different things, just maybe not on my goals list. We're going to go through my budget and how I did for May. Spoiler alert, I spent a lot of money. And then looking at June and what to expect for the month, what I'm manifesting for the month of June. Good vibes only here going to June because May was an emotional roller coaster, but I feel like we're just getting out of it. I'm nearly 6 months back in Australia after living in Canada for, for 5.5 years. Which is a long time, so it's been a weird adjustment. But anyway, let's get into it. If you guys are new here, my name is Sasha. I'm a 31-year-old living in Melbourne, Australia, and yes, we're going into winter. A lot of people still don't know that we are completely opposite to Europe and America and most of the countries in the world. So yes, we are going into the chillier season here, cozy season. I've got Flo, my cat, just next to me and she is curled up asleep, which is very sweet. And let's get on to my goals, I think. Let's look at my May goals. Okay, it is a miserable day today, so I'm so sorry about the lighting, but it is what it is. It is winter, so it's a bit gloomy. I'm gonna pop up my goals next to me as per usual, and let's get into it. I'm reading them off my laptop though, so my eyeliner is gonna be all over the place. So, personal, donate some clothing. Didn't do this. Make a vision board, I did do this. Start planning overseas trip, yes. Explore a suburb for a day. I didn't tick this, but I did explore with Steph in like the first weekend of May. I went to like Emerald, Sassafras, like I went to an area that I would not usually go to, which is up in the Dandenong Ranges. Here in Melbourne, it's about an hour and a half away, an hour from the city, and it's sort of rainforesty, hilly area. It's really pretty. So I guess I explored a suburb for a day. Financial, I didn't do any of this. Surprise, surprise, because I spent so much money. Health and wellness, do a dance class. I didn't do this and I really want to, so naughty. No coffees after 2, yes. I think I had maybe one day out of the month where I was like, I need a coffee. And it was about 3:30 and it was a really busy day at work. So that is why I did that. Aim to do yoga once a week. I didn't do this at all. I'm so on my Pilates trend and I just get home from work and I'm exhausted, so I need to do that sometime because it really helps. Start to write more down. I didn't do this. I didn't journal at all, which is annoying because I really wanted to. And social media, didn't post more regularly on Instagram, and I did grow my TikTok following this month. Not by much, but I posted a few videos that did okay, and I think I probably got maybe 20 to 30 more followers, so it's not a huge amount, but better than nothing. Let's look at June. Okay, so here are my June goals. Personal, finish booking all accommodation and flights, my trip coming up. Take the time to focus on creative outlets, like my YouTube channel that I've neglected for nearly a year at this point. I really want to do that because it makes me happy. Keep my space tidy and organized. I've noticed when I'm so chaotic, I just don't, like I keep the communal spaces in my apartment clean and tidy, but my room just reflects my brain and it is like a bomb site. So I did a lot of work on it yesterday, which I'm proud of, and I just want to keep it tidy, put my clothes away straight away, and I just want to work more on that. Work-life balance. I definitely do stuff on the weekends. Like I feel like my weekends are full and I don't feel like they're not, but during the week, I want to be able to leave work at work and then go do something fun and enjoy myself and make sure I'm setting boundaries. Financial, work out a budget for USA and Canada, my trip, wink wink. Apply for Latitude card for overseas. My housemate told me about this. There's a credit card that you can get and it converts the money on there to wherever you are around the world for free. Like there's no charge for it. So I'm gonna get one of those credit cards. I'm probably gonna do that later today. Health and wellness, do a dance class. 1 sweet treat a day. I tend to, like there's communal chocolates and stuff at work or like biscuits, and I'm just gonna have 1 a day instead of maybe 5 that I'm having at the moment. So I'm going to cut that down. Focus on smaller portions. I'm definitely eating way too much food, and it's not nothing about like diet culture or anything like that, but I'm just eating way too much food and I just feel a bit sick because I'll finish everything on my plate. I don't have, like I was taught to finish everything on my plate growing up. So I'm just make so much food for just me, even if it's a salad, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm so full. But I just keep eating it. I can't bring myself to throw anything away, and like a lot of salad with dressing like doesn't keep. So I just need to make portions smaller and then I can always have more if I'm hungry, but I usually am not. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. So yeah, I want to focus on smaller portions. I want to close my rings every day. We're only on the 2nd of June, so I definitely closed them yesterday, but how are my rings going today? Let's have a look. Not great, but it's okay. It's like 2 p.m, so it's fine. Okay, social media, post vlogs from last year. I need to do this. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I need to do it because I really want to, and I just keep procrastinating. And I want to post more on TikTok and Instagram because I just go through phases where I'm like, I hate social media, and I get all depressy looking at everyone's stuff, but I have really cool photos and I'm like, oh, I just can't be bothered like thinking of a caption or just posting it, and like, is it cute enough to post? Is this even worth it? But it's like, who cares? Just post whatever you want to post. And I love looking at other people's posts, so why can't I post? You know what I mean? Anyway, those are my goals. Let's get on to my reflections for May. So every month I do reflections. I basically have a few prompt questions that I've been using for nearly 2 years at this point. So I'm just going to sort of say the prompt and then go from there, but they'll be up on the screen so you know the prompt, and I hope that these can help you too with journaling or something like that. I think they're really nice prompts. So if you guys have an idea of a prompt for me or want to know something about my month that I don't really touch upon, like please pop it in the comments down below and I'm happy to put that into my reflections for June. So yeah, the first one is, what am I most proud of? I am most proud of honestly getting my cat Flo's teeth better. She had not the best experience at the vet at the end of last year. Like when I brought her back from Canada, she had a checkup, which was not like disastrous, but I just didn't have a great experience with the vet. And he sort of shamed me for Flo's teeth not being great and like stressed me out. She's like, gingivitis, you should clean her teeth. And I was like, oh my God, like I should, because the other vet in Vancouver had made like a comment about her teeth like a year ago. So I got her expensive dental food, dental treats, and cat toothpaste, which is all kind of from Pet Barn or one of those equivalents here in Australia. So I don't actually physically use a toothbrush, but I just pop it on my finger and then shove it in her mouth, and the saliva cleans her teeth. And I'm like, why am I doing this? I was doing it every day. And I'm like, well, I hope for her next checkup where she gets her vax like booster or whatever, they'll look at her teeth and be like, wow. So I went to a different vet, a vet closer to me, and she was lovely. And she said that Flo only has like slight tartar buildup. There's no more gingivitis, her teeth aren't rotting or anything bad. And I turned her teeth around and I'm so happy about it. I'm like a proud cat mum. I'm like, oh, her pearly whites are still pearly, so still white. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm excited that I did that, which is a weird thing to be proud of, but I am, because it showed that 5 months of doing that work actually paid off. I'm proud of getting some recognition at work, which resulted in a cheeky pay rise. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And I'm proud of myself for saying yes more to things like a spontaneous, you know, dinner, or I went to trivia with Phoebe the other week, which was really random. We just decided on the day. So just saying yes to more instead of like, oh, I can't be bothered, and like saying yes, I went on a date. So I was like, oh, okay, yes, like why not? I'll just do that and have an experience, and why not? Okay, what challenged you this month? What challenged me? I think I had started therapy in my last video. I think I started in late April, but therapy is always hard. Like starting therapy is hard in general, but if you've seen a therapist for years and then you stop and see another one, you have to bring up everything again and talk about everything that you're like, oh, I wish you already knew this because I can't be bothered telling this story. But it's been good so far. I have another session next week, or this week coming. So yeah, it's really hard, and I think it's just a really vulnerable place to be in, and it's just challenging. I'm just reading off my prompts over here. I'm like, what did I write? What was challenging? oh yeah, knowing when enough is enough with friendships. I think I've spoken about this pretty much in every monthly reset for this year. Like I'm having so many friendship things just go down, like a lot of Vancouver friends who've just stopped speaking to me. Like I'm just really confused about it all, and just knowing like I need to put my energy and time into the people that do the same for me. Like I have a lot of good Melbourne friends. Like it's not like I don't have friends here that I'm like, oh, I want all my friends in Vancouver. Like I just want friends everywhere. And I just, friendship as a value of mine is in my like top 3, I would say. Like I don't have a good relationship with my sister, so I think I put so much energy and time into my female friendships. Like I love spending time with my friends. I put friendship above probably, I don't know, like pretty much every value. Like I just love having friends, and I put a lot of time and effort. And I think because I only lost a couple of friends during my breakup with Elliot, like Melbourne based friends, and that was really bizarre. And I still, like that I don't have closure with, but I guess I just had to come to terms. I'm like, oh, they weren't there for me when I needed them most, and then they didn't really, like it was just a bizarre thing that like that friendship breakdown with a couple of Melbourne friends. So now, you know, a year and a bit later, me going back to Melbourne wasn't like a dig at anyone. Like it wasn't against any of my friends. So I've tried to keep up and keep in touch with everyone. So having them like reject me, ghost me, things like that, and just give me nothing when I'm trying so hard to keep that friendship alive, is such a hard pill to swallow, I think. For me, I'm like, but you know, with social media and, you know, the internet, like it's so easy to stay in touch with people, but I think I just need to know when to let things go. And like the good ones and the ones that you'll just have for life, like they'll stick around and they'll show you with their actions. So just knowing when enough is enough and reaching out to people to a point, but if they give you nothing, just accept that that is your closure. Like they don't want to be your friend, just move on, you know? It was a beautiful friendship for that time, like for that specific time in my life, and I just need to hold on to that and be like, oh, that was lovely. And if it's no longer, then that's their loss, you know, because I'm a great friend. What else? Oh yeah, and challenging, just, you know, having boundaries at work. I found like a lot of interactions with people, like patients, were just really tough in May, and I cried a lot at work from just taking a lot of that on, and just trying to keep that balance of like, it's not personal, it's just how they're feeling. And yeah, I just feel like it was challenging not to bring myself into a lot of situations, because I took things a lot more personally. Like it's not about me, it's about the situation or about what they're going through. It's not really about me. So that was really challenging to sort of separate myself from some work situations. What are 3 things you're most grateful for? I put down girl friendships. My female friends definitely had so many good like social times over the past month, whether it be like dinners or like adventure day, like hiking, trivia, just, yeah, even just times at work. Like, I don't know, it was just really, I had a good month of girl chats and girl time, and like FaceTime with my friends Georgia and Lisa. Like that was so lovely, and just having good solid chats and just getting it all out, you know. Sunny autumn days was number 2. Was just so happy with how the weather was. It doesn't really rain much in autumn in Melbourne, so that was good. And lots of time with my parents. I feel like I saw mum and dad heaps this month, especially mum, and that was just really nice to like stay connected, because they're only about like an hour and a bit away now, so it's definitely better than a 17-hour flight. Something you learned this month: to focus on, sorry, I'm just reading, to focus more on what will make me happy instead of worrying about everyone else's happiness. I spend so much time every day making sure everyone else is feeling good, but how am I feeling after all of that? So, I mean, that comes back into all the friendship stuff that I'm like just trying to make sure that everyone's okay, but at the end of all of that effort, it's like, did that even help me at all? Do I feel okay after all of that? So I just need to, yeah, I'm just learning to check in on myself more, to be like, why am I doing this? Do I want to do this? Is this making me happy? Why do I keep bothering like with certain things? yeah, just learning to look after myself a little bit more. And I need to have, and that sort of stems into just, I need to have better boundaries with people at work, in friendships, in life in general. Just boundaries are great, guys. We love boundaries. Word for May was mindful. I feel like I was more mindful in May. I definitely, as I said, chatted a lot of things out and did a lot of, you know, walks and listened to podcasts that made me reflect. Therapy as well makes you reflect on things, and I think I definitely was more mindful with that. And word for June, I wrote down slow. Just want to slow things down. I feel like I'm running, I don't have ADHD. I don't want to self-diagnose, but I'm just so, my mind works so quickly and I never stop. Like my mind is just racing all the time, and I just want to slow things down. Doesn't mean I want to not do anything this month, but it's more just before I rush to do something or jump to conclusions or be like, oh, okay, yep, I'll just do that now. It's like, no, let's just take a breath, you know, just slow things down in June. So there's my reflections, bit deep, but anyway, that's me, no filter. I'm gonna go into my expenses for May. I mean, we're doing a holiday, guys. We're going on a vacay in July, August, so I spent a lot of money, so let's get on to that. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching, I use every dollar budget. It takes whatever you earn and it takes that income and makes a budget out of it. I do have savings that are not on here, so it looks like I'm so in the red, but I'm okay. I wouldn't have spent this money if I didn't have it, so that's just a heads up for getting into it, because you'll be like, oh my God, Sasha, are you okay? I'm gonna have 2-minute noodles for the rest of the month because you spent so much money. No, I'm okay. So, May 2024, my income was $4,200. That was the planned income. And I spent $8,571. Where did I spend all of that? I spent the majority of the money in the personal section, which was $6,000. So let's go through. It's a lot. We're gonna break it down. It's fine. So I didn't get any money on YouTube AdSense. Go figure. I haven't been posting videos, so that makes sense. Birthday / gifts. I got a going away gift for Soph, one of my colleagues, and that was it. What did I get Mum for Mother's Day? Oh, I got flowers. That would have been in one of the I got her flowers from the supermarket, so that's probably in there, but I got Mum a card and flowers for Mother's Day. But anyway, I didn't forget my Mother's Day, guys, it's okay. Rent, utilities, it was just the rent and internet, which is combined, which is the 1322, and then electricity bill, which is fine. Phone, always $34.36, which is amazing after living in Canada, let me tell you. Mikey, 20 bucks. Groceries, pretty on par. Like I thought I spent a lot more, but 438 out of the 450 planned, so I'm happy about that. Restaurants, bars, very the same, spent $219. Cafes, takeaway, 82 bucks, which I thought was pretty good. Liquor store, she went crazy. She spent $43 on wine when I was with Mum, because there was a few good deals on. And yeah, she had the car, so I could be able to carry them. Like I don't have a car, so it's really hard to lug things around. I'm gonna sneeze, one sec, it's coming. Okay, Pilates, $182. I don't know why it was so cheap. I think I had a 20% off voucher, but that was pretty good for 16 classes. I mean, it's expensive, but it's Pilates and everyone's doing it, so of course it's gonna be more expensive than a gym membership, but your gal gets bored at gyms. I did gym for years and years at uni, and I loved the classes, but there's no real range of classes because I work 9 to 5. I think it was just, they were really good classes at Fernwood when I was at Ballarat Uni, so I don't know. Anyway, next, travel fund money. I love my plan was like $500. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be that. So I spent remaining? Why? What's it saying there? Anyway, I spent $5,246. I bought a Kentucky tour. I'm doing a Kentucky in the US, and then I got my flights, which I didn't think was too bad. So $2,254 from like Melbourne to America and then back. Thought that was pretty good. And yeah, so that's that. Shopping, Big W, I got a beautiful blanket. I love it because it's so cold in my bedroom. Got a lovely blanket and a few other cleaning bits and bobs. Lip wax, 10 bucks, we love that. And then I got some leather boots and waterproof spray, which I thought was really good. I just don't have any leather boots, so I was like, it's time, because my feet, I feel like when you're over 30, like your feet are just everything. Like having a good footwear and good sleep hygiene, like a good mattress, bedding, it's just so important. I mean, if you're doing that in your 20s, good on you, but I feel like I'm just learning more and more that my feet just suck without good shoes. Counseling, I must have just done it once because it was, yeah, just one session, which was 100 bucks. Concert tickets, I got tickets to Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo. I can't, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Olivia Rodrigo, I am seeing her by myself because I could only get one ticket. I got kicked out of the website. I tried for like an hour and a half. So if anyone didn't get tickets, I feel for you. I didn't get Eras Tour tickets and I tried in 3 countries. 3. And I did all of the right things, but I will never get to see the Eras Tour. And I'm really, really sad about that. So I think this is the universe. I didn't get tickets to SZA either. I really wanted to go see SZA, but anyway. I got tickets to Billie, and then the next week I got tickets to Olivia. So Billie, I'm going with 3 of my friends. I got 4 tickets. I couldn't believe it. So exciting. And then Olivia, I'm going by myself on my birthday. I'm sorry, I don't care. Like I've done the Joe Bros alone. I can do Olivia Rodrigo alone. I'm sure I'll make friends. I'm so excited about that. I'm in my concert era. I'm still so sad about Taylor. Anyway, passport stuff, sending my Canadian passport to the embassy in Canberra and then getting it back and everything. So that 33 bucks is just for that. Wasn't really planned, but yeah, I need to have my Canadian passport before I go to Canada in August. So pet care, her vet visit, which was, I think, really good, 137, which included like her nails all being trimmed, vax, checkup. I just thought that was a good price for a vet visit. I don't know. And then going to Chemist Warehouse was like 20 bucks and it was just toothpaste and deodorant. And that is it. So yep, $8,000, nearly $9,000 this month. Anyway, on to the next. So we're looking at June. June, I don't know what my new paycheck is going to be. So I just did 4,500. I'm sure it's gonna be more than that, but I didn't want to get too excited. So I just did that. I'm sure it'll change. You guys will see next month with my pay rise and birthday gifts. I just did 50 because I've already kind of got Lizzie's present. So it's just like a couple little bits and bobs. It's Lizzie's birthday next week. Who else has birthdays in June? Don't really know. Sorry if I'm forgetting someone's birthday, but I don't think anyone else's birthday's in June that I'm close with. Rent, the same. Phone, podcast. Will I ever subscribe to this podcast again? Probably not at this point. Mikey, I just did 15. Uber, I never get Ubers or taxis. So I'm just gonna do it 0 until like the US Canada trip, because I'm sure I'll do that then. Groceries, $4.50. It's always around that for the whole month. Restaurants, bars, I did it 300. Cafes, takeaway, $150. Liquor store, I did 30 bucks. Pilates and dance class, I did 280 because I'm combining them. I don't know how much dance classes are. I think they're like 20 bucks a pop. Travel, I did 1,000 because I need to buy 2 more flights and a couple of nights accommodation. So I think that'll be plenty of money. Shopping, I did 280 just because I don't know what I need. I might do a bit of online shopping. I feel like I want to get some denim shorts because I don't have denim shorts that fit. And I just have like a, not like a weird body shape, but I just want denim shorts that fit, you know? And they're not gonna be $280. I just spent, I don't know what I'm gonna buy, so I'm probably gonna spend like 30 bucks on some shorts if I can. Counseling, I did 250 because I think I'm seeing her twice this month. Can't remember. Pet care, I just said 100 because I think I need to get her some pet food and like the expensive stuff. And then drugstore, it's a weird amount because I had to make the every dollar budget, so 4,441 at Chemist Warehouse, which I'm sure I won't spend 40 bucks at Chemist Warehouse. But anyway, that is that. And did I go through everything? Is that my video? Why can't I remember what I do in these? I'm so out of it. I went out last night, so I'm a bit like, what is happening? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for my video. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've just been rabbiting on. A couple of favorites. Obviously, Billy's new album. I have a friend at work, and she's obsessed with Billy as well. And she's going to the concert, not with me, but she's going. So thank God we both got tickets. But she doesn't think that this is Billy's, like if this isn't her favorite Billy album. It's very up my alley because it's groovy, kind of jazzy, experimental 80s synth vocals. It's giving a lot more poppy princess energy, but I don't know. I can't really describe Billy's album because it's so unique, but I love Billie Eilish's new album. I just do. It's very me. What else? Obviously, I'm obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter's versions of Espresso. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a whole playlist on Spotify of different versions of the same song. She has like Decaf, I don't know what other ones they're called, but they're just remixes of the same song. She has one that's like a cappella, one that's an extended version, one that's sped up, slowed down. Like it's just, she's iconic. I love her, and she's so funny on the internet. She's chronically online. I wasn't obsessed with the new season of Bridgerton. I am excited to see the second part of it. I just love season 1 so much. I'm a season 1 girly of Bridgerton, but I binged the newest one. I just love that world. It's like Sex and the City for me. I hate the reboot of it and just like that, but I had to watch it anyway because I love being immersed in that Sex and the City world. Like with the music and the fashion in New York, I'm all about it. And the same with Bridgerton. Like even if it wasn't great, I'd still watch it because I love the world that you get lost in. What other favorites have I got? I haven't watched Baby Reindeer. I'm a bit nervous about it. I'm not that into it. Did I watch Dairy Girls this month? I think I watched Dairy Girls in May. I don't know, Dairy Girls, I know it's been out for ages, but that is one of the funniest shows I've seen in a long time. Like it's so funny. It kind of reminds me a bit of Kath and Kim meets Fleabag. Like the humor is so funny. Every character is so unique. And I definitely would have subtitles on because the accents are really thick. And if you want to like not miss any of the jokes, I mean, I watch everything with subtitles. Don't know about anyone else, but I think it's worth having subtitles on so you don't miss all the good jokes. But anyway, that is it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, you deserve a gold medal. Hug your pets if you have one. Call your grandma if you have one, because I miss my grandparents all the time. Random, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Fuck with your feelings. Show me you want it. You've been a fan now. Ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up.